people come up, they're nervous, they're scared, and I reassure them. It's like, okay, listen, it's okay. The people that come before the court, buddy, that's a real tough situation. One, it's scary, and that's the same thing when people come to court, they're afraid. I mean, they're intimidated, and you're sitting in these uncomfortable chairs. There's things going on. There's lawyers, and people have been waiting a long time to come before the judge to tell the judge their side of the story.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I learned from my son-in-law was Adam, many years ago, I think it was probably 12, 14 years ago, he got selected to be on the television show, The Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
I don't know if you heard this story or not.
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, when he was a student at HBU, he got selected to be on The Wheel of Fortune. And so they flew Adam out to California. They put everybody up in the same hotel that's going to be taped, because I think he told me they do like 10 or 12 tapings at one time. So I think there's 3 on a panel. So there's probably like 70 people, whatever. So anyway, when Adam got there to the studios to film it, they picked him first. And so they were the very first ones to go up. And then the audience members were comprised of the people that would be on the next taping and the next taping along those lines. And Adam did good. I mean, he didn't win his piece there, but he did good. And I remember him telling me afterwards, so, Mr. Joyce, he said, if I'd have been able to go last and I'd been able to watch everyone else, he says, I would have done a lot better. He says, but I was so nervous when I went up there that it was all over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a flash.
And I took that with me to the court. And one of the things that I do when I get everyone in, I swear everyone in, and I have everybody sit down, the first thing I tell everyone, because you got to remember, there's probably 60 people in there or more. I mean, I'll go through a docket. My typical docket is going to be 50 cases. I'll have 50 hearings and civil trials and evictions at one time. And so I'll have a crowd out there. And the first thing I say to everyone is that I want you all to relax. And I'll share with them what I learned from Adam. And I'll say, listen, the attorneys are going to go first. Everybody that's not an attorney is going to come up later on, but watch them and see how they do it. And then this will give you some time for you to relax, get in a comfort zone, because you've been waiting a long time to come before me.
Oh.
And then we get started with the trials. And so they get to come up. And then when the people come up, they're nervous, they're scared. And I reassure them, it's like, okay, listen, it's okay. This is your opportunity. They're fiddling with papers, they're trying to, what I'm saying? So, and I tell you, look, it's okay. Take your time. Let's just make sure we don't miss any, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you like I said,
Do you see them physically kind of relax? I would imagine if a judge said that to me, I could almost feel my shoulders relax just a little bit.
Yeah, you could feel the temperature go down. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they're scared, they're embarrassed. And it's kind of funny because like even, I've been doing budgets and budgeting for decades and decades, but I know when I go before commissioner's court, I'll have kind of that, kind of like that, whew, and I have to tell myself, this is nothing. Just couldn't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing it for decades, so I can get through that. But like I said, these poor people, these people coming in there.
This might be the only time they ever come before a court. They don't have any previous experience, and hopefully they'll never have an experience again. But
80%. We handle the JP court and the municipal courts. That's where people are. That's where the rubber hits the road. That's where they're going to see the criminal, the justice system. Very few people wind up in county court, district court. And I mean, unless they get a subpoena to be a juror for a federal court case, they're never going to be there. And what you see on television is nonsense. It is just complete nonsense, So
compared to how it really goes.
how it really,
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. It's
Yeah.
kind of humorous.
Sometimes